It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Carolina Panthers.
This Lion fan base have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. We'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here, that's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Herbert throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to throw. Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On first and 10, Herbert finding his safety valve here. That's complete. He'll get it inside the 20. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So it's first and 10 from the 10.
That play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there. Tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Back to throw. Herbert toward the pylon. Caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have struck first in this NFC title game. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the...
So on now is Johnny Hekker to punt this one away. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And he fields it cleanly. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down.
And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
And this pass broken up. Excellent.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just one first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Throwing to start the drive. Herbert. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are able to extend their lead. When you talk about a battle being won in the trenches, that touchdown right there, a lot of credit. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun, Herbert on third down. He's airing it out for Williams. And in for the Lions touchdown.
Jameson Williams,
46 yards.
And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
here's Johnny Hekker now as he's on to punt for Carolina. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's second down. Operating from the gun, Herbert. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. As always, one half remains in the Battle of the Sea. Who will take home that George Halas Trophy and represent the NFC in the Super Bowl? We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's look back to the AFC Championship game held earlier today. And it is the Pittsburgh Steelers, once again, who are heading to the Super Bowl as they await the winner of this NFC Championship game. So with that, let's get you right back out for the second half, as one of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. To find out who, let's turn it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
It looks like, yes, it is 6 defensive backs on the field for Carolina.
They're going with a dime set. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. 88 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Down to about the 45.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Back to throw. Herbert throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Herbert is going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, this drive, they're a perfect 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need a full 10 yards here. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. So nothing doing there. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a long.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll be at the 18-yard line. Great field position here in the red zone.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. And the question was So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And some room to maneuver. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
3rd down, as a defender, all you're thinking about is getting off the field. How do you stop this last play? But if you don't wrap up when you tackle and you play it back like this, all of a sudden he's taking it to the house, and now you're looking at each other wondering, what did we do wrong on that play?
To hoist the Halas Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George S. Halas, one of the creators of this great game of football of ours and creator of the NFL. What an amazing feeling and an amazing accomplishment.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.